Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OmniFactory. This is episode 24, and yeah, while off camera, I did some more work. I believe most of the work has been done in this room right here. So, yeah, I added a lot more of the loot fabricators. I also set up the drawers so that they are going to partition into each of these fabricators. Which reminds me, there's something else that I created, but I'll get to that in a second. So, as you can see, there's an Enderman data model up here, and that will be split into these four matters or fabricators. So far, I only have the one storage drawer for ender pearls, but I will be adding more drawers shortly. I also set up the iron. So that's been making some iron there, some zombie heads, and potatoes. Now, I'm going to be making heads for all the mobs because they're going to come to use later on. So it's always good to have those on hand, right? I also made a second Enderman data model as I am going to be needing a lot more of these as I scale my system up. I believe the math is that one self-aware, which is the highest leveled data model type, this can support up to 7 sim chambers, which I only have, if we're not counting the Enderman, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 minus 2. So I basically only have 7 sim chambers that aren't Endermen, so I'm good for a while. And it looks like we have a full drawer of clay, so that's good. Okay, so let's, I need to eat. Let's see, food. Did I put, oh, there it is. Right, so I also have some items in my inventory that I'm going to be crafting a neat little item here soon too. But I made some compacting drawers that I'm going to be putting into place for the fabricators. So what this is going to allow me to do is I can put, say, a pearl in here, and it's going to show, okay, we have 1 block of ender pearl and 16 ender pearls. If I'm not mistaken, 1 block is 9 ender pearls, right? So this will, you know, compress and combine whatever resource you put in there to be appropriate across all of its, you know, different forms. So if there were a ender nugget, it would be over here, kind of thing. So imagine this were iron. It'll be iron block, iron nugget, iron ingot, and then iron nugget. Okay, so I'm going to break that. And do I have a mover on me? I don't. Okay. I need to get a drawer mover. Transporter. Okay, so we're going to take this away and put that there in its place. Let's see, I do. Okay, so that should allow us to have more ender pearls while also compacting them into a block. And as you may or may not know or remember, I have a conduit behind here that's pulling out and sending all the pearls down to the lower level where the polymer clay setup is, right? As for this, it doesn't look like I set up the other. Oh yeah, I didn't even put conduits down. So let's go ahead and remedy that now, shall we? Do I have any dirt? Okay. Okay, so conduits. So make sure that is separated. There we go. And oops. Insert and insert and insert. Now for the drawer, we put it on round robin, so it's going to try and partition out matter into each of the inventories. By default, extract conduits will take out 4 blocks or 4 items. So if you wanted to like make that only do 1, we would put a downgrade conduit or a downgrade upgrade right here. So it'd only put out 1. And then if you wanted to go faster, we could add a speed upgrade. Well, no. You know what? Never mind. You can't combine a downgrade and a speed upgrade. So forget what I said. Anyway, as for these drawers, I want to make emerald. I don't have a... Okay, it's still making the matter, but I'm going to want to put a drawer down here. And get rid of that. Oh, and I should probably do this. Up, extract, and down, insert. Okay, so that is working. We'll lock that chest. Okay, here we go. Let's do the impossible realm data. Now this can use just a simple drawer, but I don't have one right now. So I'll get to that in a moment. And that one is still, oh, there we go. An Enderman head. So that is, we're good here. Do I have a, I do. But before I cover these back up, I just want to make sure I have these set up right. Okay. And lock that off. Okay. As for the creeper, put one there. Okay, that looks good. So extract and insert. Okay, coming right along. And what's this one? Creeper head, so that's gonna be a drawer. Copper. That's going to be a compacting drawer. And extract. Thankfully, I thought ahead. Ah, dang it. I thought ahead mostly. And kind of preset this up. I believe that could be a compacting drawer there too. Extract. And insert. Okay, I guess that can't compact. So I'm just going to break that and use it for later. I thought maybe it would compact because normally the compacting drawers can do 2x2, but I guess in this case, not so much. Oh, did I not set this up? Oh, I did it because I think I was waiting. I was waiting for that conduit or that drawer to fill up, so I needed it to not leave. Oh, also, okay, that's on good. Okay, so that's getting what it needs. So compacting drawer, up, extract, down, insert. Lock that in place. And that's another drawer. Can these can be compacted, right? No? Okay, maybe not. And I'm gonna be moving the gold one because it's kind of driving me insane that there's this extra wall here. So to that vein, I actually made an upper floor, and that allows us to segue into our next point. What the heck? I must have put the ender pearl somewhere. Anyway, White's elevator. This block is pretty fancy. It's going to allow us to essentially travel between floors, so we don't need these elevators anymore. So I'm going to pop that on there. Excuse me. And get rid of these stairs. And pop that there. And voila. Spacebar to jump up. Shift to go down. Okay, so maybe I can get this set up. Oh, dang it. There we go. And boom. And here we are. I don't have any torches. So let's go grab some. Torch. And then after I get this done, I want to segue back over to apply energistics. And then we can come back to this. Okay, so that's good. Now, where did I put? Oh, right, here we go. So off camera, I got all the supplies needed for the Inscriber, the block that we're going to be using to make, well, this block and these presses will combine to make printed circuits, like these. Printed calculation circuit, printed engineering circuit, printed logic, and then silicone. And as you can see, the press of the circuit is made with a press and a plate. Diamond, gold, and silicone plate. So let's go ahead and make that up. And there we go. Yeah, I had to make sure for a second that I made the right amount. So we're going to need 5 because... Oh, you know what? That's where all my ender pearls went. We're going to need 5 as there is the... There are... Hold on. Printed. So we need 4 to make the circuits, the printed parts right here. And then the 5th one is going to be used to take a circuit, take the silicon, and combine a circuit to make the processor. And that's what we're going to be wanting to get into AE2. Oh, I still have more resources for elevators. What? Oh, game was laggy there for a second. Okay. Let's see, do I need... I can put these elsewhere too. Let's go ahead and put this one... Put these down here. As far as the DML room, I actually might go off camera just to figure out what to do, so I don't waste too much time just sitting around trying to figure out what kind of design I want to go with. Here's the other one. Okay. Another thought that came to me, my base design down here could use some reworking. So that'll be a task for later too. Okay, so that is done. We're gonna need to find an area for these. Maybe in the lower floor. Right, so... Oh, too far. I think... Conduit... Oh, there's the conduit. So the conduit is going to come up through here. And if I'm not mistaken... Actually, you know what? Let me just do this. I need to remember what line this is feeding from. Actually, no, I think it's fine. But wait. Why does this look... I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. I think, how would this sim chamber go? Let me check something here. So this is in the -114 column of X. So that would go up there, right? Yeah, because then there would be a wall that we would cover up on the outside here. But I think that needs to go up a little higher. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I guess it looks right to me. But... Okay, I do need to put a conduit on top, just so that that is where the, damn it, the polymer clay is going to go. Boop. Oh. Is that already on extract? It is. Okay, that is filling up. And now let's go ahead and figure out where we want the fabricators to go. So it looks like right down the middle and 2 to the right. Okay. Break this off, break this off. Oh, I just broke a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what to put away here. Okay. Right, so now I have the fabricators again. So what I'll do, let's see. Bam. Bam. And bam. Wait. Yeah, okay, I guess that's right. And then the other ones will go down this way. Okay. So then power. Might have to bring a power line up through here. Looks good. Wait. I think I want to go like this. Like that. Those are getting power very slowly. And then the drawer goes up 1 block above. And there's my transporter. Take this. Oh, there we go. And slowly walk over here. And, oh, come on. Oh, there we go. And bam. Boom, boom, boom. Get some leverage here. Okay, so down, insert, insert, and insert. Round robin and extract. So does that, oh, I need to put some in there. Oh, and then I need to put a conduit on the other side of that. Like so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I swear I'm going to clean all this up. I just want to make sure that this is doing anything at all. Well, for the time being, while I wait for that to try and fill up, let me set this up. So gold, aluminium, and fish. Now the real kicker is going to be figuring out how to... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I think it might involve some tweaking later, but what I'm thinking is that for AE2, I want to be able to see all my items in these drawers, right? So I need to put a block down known as a drawer controller, and I might need a extra one as those drawers down there are a bit too much, or a bit too high up, or too far down for the reach of drawers to get up here. So we'll get to that momentarily. Okay, so that is filling up, so I can go ahead and turn that back on, and this will be making us all of our nice items. So gold, we're gonna put down a compacting drawer, right? And extract and insert, and that's coming along nicely. That's gonna be a drawer and a drawer. Okay, so now that we have most of that set up, that will make this pretty later on. Let's get back to Inscribers. Let's see, glass. Okay. And the presses, where the presses go. There we go. Yep. Oh well. Okay. Just for the time being, I'm going to say we'll put these like here. Okay. So pressing you, pressing you, pressing you, and pressing you. Now we're going to need to go and make our silicon, and quite a bit of it, because silicon is going to be used for pretty much every other processor, right? Now with silicon, I believe we can just smelt it up. Yes, okay. So we can just smelt this up, and we can turn it at the terminal, and turn it into plates. So while that's going, let's get, I don't know, maybe 16, and then 32 of gold, and then Certus, I think, sand. So we're gonna need to make that, wait, printed. Wait, what? Compactor, compressor. Oh, okay. So we need to macerate this baby and then compress it. It's a shame we don't have the compactor, but that is going to be much later game. So we won't need to worry about that for a while. Okay, that's moving along. Oh yeah, I was melting the silicon plates. It's like I think a nice stack of 64 is going to do us for the time being. But I still have to smash these into plates. So what I might do is cut away for the time being, and maybe we can come back once I get all of these plates going. You know what? Inscriber. So here we have the base Inscriber, right? There is a better Inscriber that we can make, and all we need to do is get 10 engineering processors. Well, 2 times 5, right? Because we need, yeah. So what I can do is get 10 engineering processors for this, come back and set it up, and that could be the episode for this episode. The advanced Inscriber is very nice because for whatever reason, the mod author of Inscriber of 8U2 made it so that the Inscriber will not take more than one. It won't. You can't put in more than one input, but it will hold a multiple number of output items. So the Inscriber lets you put in a whole stack, and that's that, right? So that's why the advanced Inscriber. Oh, damn it. I need to put more power in. Okay, so I'm going to cut here, and I will be back to finish off the episode. Okay, we're back for the moment. I just wanted to get this on camera. So I'm making my 10 circuits here. And as you can see, I put in, I basically shift clicked the silicon plates, and normally it would put all of the items in the inventory, but it's only put in the one. So that is why I like the advanced Inscriber. So this is going to take a few minutes to get all these made up. And the diamond plates will go in here, and we'll get the diamond plate or the circuit. And the circuit will go in here with a silicone and a electronic circuit, and that will give us put those away, a engineering processor. Nice. All right, so I will go back. I will cut it back out, and I will come back once I have the materials needed. Back to drawer. Okay, I'll come back when I have the materials needed for the advanced Inscriber, and that will be the episode. And hopefully we'll get into proper AE2 auto crafting within the next episode, possibly one more, but we'll see. All right, be right back. Okay, we are back. So I have the resources here. There we go. So now we have the advanced inscriber. We should get, there we go. We got credit. So let's see, what have we done? So we got the compacting drawers done. Early game. So we have 3 quests. We have the plates, nice quarter. Got the nickel. We got another nickel. And another nickel. So I guess we just need to make these 2. And we'll open up the routes for the craft terminal, which is, I can't wait to get that. The crafting units, and all of these. So let's actually just go ahead and do that on camera right now. Show you all the amazing power of the advanced inscribers. Okay, so we'll put all of these presses in there. Now we're gonna make about 6. Oh, darn it, I didn't make the plates. Okay, 1 second. Let me just take care of that. It's gonna take a bit. Well, that's cooking up. Is there anything else that I can look at right now? I still need to break out into this path. Is that the, oh, alright. I still need to do the wafers. I still need to get wafers. I still need to do the cutting machine route so that I can get into making better circuits. Right. Oh yeah, and the multi-smelter. That's gonna be a good block. That is essentially a multi-block furnace, and it smelts stupid fast. So it'll come into play later for sure. Let's go ahead and put up about 32 of the ingots here. And let's see, is there anything else I need right now? Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Oh, no, I had the plates. Okay. So I'll just make the rest of these. Make about... Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just all kinds of confused right now. Okay. So we have enough plates for the time being. Let's make the silicon. As you can see, I put all 5 in there, and that's going to process out into the silicon prints. And the logic, I believe... Okay, logic is gold. And then the calculation... calculation would be these boys right here. So that's all coming along. Get some of that, get some of that. So I'll just get quick quest credit. And boom. Just like the other machines, I can also put all the printed silicons in here. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got our calculation processor. And let's pop in the other one. And get the logic processor. Huzzah! Grab those quests. Okay, crafting terminal. So we're just going to need the calculation processor, a table, and the terminal. And I know we've made one of those, so that would be a good stopping point for this episode. Terminal, yes. And table. Not the table we want. Do I have any wood in here? I mean, I do, but there we go. Okie doke. Crafting terminal. Yes! Get rid of this. Put that on there. Oh, this is going to be so nice. So now I can craft a la terminal. And I think that is a good end to this episode. Next, I'll probably segue back over to the cutting machine route. Make that up, make the extruder, and get ready for the builds. Do I have any gallium? I should have plenty of gallium. Now, did the recipe call for the small or the tiny? Okay, what's the tiny? Right, yeah, tiny. So there we go. I just consolidated all of my gallium into the tiny piles. And I don't have any silicon in there, but I know I have silicon over here. Not enough, apparently. Okay, now what is the other good way to make silicon? Oh boy, quite a lot. I'm just trying to remember what I normally do. Crossular, lazurite, obsidian dust, that's one way. But obsidian dust, well, we can actually make that much later on. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Let's see, wait. Furnace. So, I remember this tip. So if we take a furnace and we macerate it, we get the stone dust. If we take the stone dust and centrifuge it, we get the silicon dioxide. And if we take the silicon dioxide, we get silicon dust and 2 buckets of oxygen. That is going to be good because we're going to need lots of oxygen for later stuff. Okay, I need to cut this episode now. It is getting a little bit over time. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and bye-bye.